Give me 30 seconds and I'll show you why Harry Kane's day looks ordinary in photos, but runs like a high-precision machine underneath. We see the net bulge, the ice-cold penalties, the back post tap-ins that look simple only because the hard work happened hours, days, and years before. The real story is structure. Small routines repeated until they become instincts that score. Morning starts quiet. Hydration, mobility, a short check on hips, ankles, and hamstrings, because a striker's explosiveness lives in those joints. Breakfast is balance, not trend. Lean protein, slow carbs, and fruit for clean fuel. 10 minutes of clips follows, not to chase highlight reels, but to study patterns, how today's opponents shift when fullbacks push, which center back bites on a shoulder drop, where the space opens when a midfielder drives. Strikers aren't waiting for chances. They're building the map that leads to them. Training is rhythm layered on purpose. First touch drills with varying speeds and spins, body shape open to both sides, head scanning before the pass arrives. Then the finishing circuit. Left foot, right foot, near post, far post, one touch, two touch, volley off a bounce, chest and hit. The idea isn't fireworks. It's reliability. If you can land the same shot into the same corner 100 times across a week, the game will eventually hand you that exact picture when it matters. Movement work is where Kane lives a split second ahead of defenders. Photos freeze the key cues. A subtle check toward the ball to drag a center back, then a quick spin into the blind side. A step across a marker at the last moment to own the lane. A late run that turns a routine cutback into a certain finish. He practices the boring parts, the timing between the crosser's second touch and his run, until the boring parts look like genius. Set pieces are a seminar on composure. Penalties aren't a gamble. They're a routine: breath, scan, pick, commit. He'll have rehearsed the same run-up and plant 1,000 times, so the decision happens before the keeper moves. Free kicks are options, not hopes. Whip around the wall, disguise the pass, or create chaos for a second-phase strike. The constant is clarity. Less noise, better choice. Recovery is the unglamorous engine. Contrast showers, soft tissue work, a protein hit, hydration tracked, sleep prioritized like a training session. The afternoon might include low-impact cardio or a stability circuit to keep the groin and core honest. Lifestyle is the filter. Caffeine tapered, screen time managed, meals chosen for how they'll feel on match day, not just how they look on a plate. Leadership shows up in the small frames. The hand on a teammate's shoulder after a miss, the clap after a hard press, the first sprint to set the tone. Words matter, but habits speak louder. When the captain presses the center back in the 88th minute, everyone else follows. When he celebrates a teammate's goal like his own, standards rise without a speech. Away from the pitch, the balance is deliberate. Family time resets the system. A quiet walk, a school run, a simple dinner. These are not extras. They're part of the performance plan. A settled mind chooses better in the box. You can't fake calm at 12 yards. You have to live it all week. If this gave you a new lens on the number 9 life, drop your favorite Kane moment in the comments. Pinning a defender, burying a pen, or threading the assist, and tell me why it lives in your head. Tap. Like if you want more deep dives that turn photos into playbooks, share with a teammate who needs a finishing reset, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown.